Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Like I said, y'all showing me major love on Twitch. Road to 10K, man, 6.6K. We just hit that 6.7K. We will hit next. And I gotta say this, man. I am holding a major tryout tomorrow for my NBA 2K squad. I'm trying to show everybody love. You know what I mean? So for the people that I choose to be in my squad, because I already made the freaking chat. You know what I'm saying? So you got people already excited about the tryouts. So tryouts will be 8 o'clock p.m. You know what I'm saying? Eastern time in my court, bro. So I'm like I said, bro, I don't care if you got any friends. I don't care if you got a regular squad. You're under contract with me now. You know what I mean? But I made I'm gonna do something for people, bro. People that run with me. I'm gonna make sure you get love shown too, bro. You gotta realize this is an opportunity. You know what I mean? Opportunity, bro. You feel me? For you, get your name out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I said, bro, to give back, you can make a YouTube channel. And I'm gonna shout out my partners. So whoever makes my team, bro. Cause like I said, I need a tools partner. And got people already wanting to run. You know what I'm saying? But I got a tools partner. You feel me? And I need a tools partner and two people for 3. You know what I mean? And I need you to be on every day, and I need you to be consistent. So if you are a comp guard, I'm going to need a comp guard and a lockdown for 3s. You know what I'm saying? And for 2s, I'm going to need like a freaking dude that can shoot and just, a comp guard for sure because I'm a center. You know what I mean? So I'm like I said, bro, my PSN is in the description down below. J for real official. That is a 0, not a O. Hit me up, contact me, before 8 o'clock tomorrow, bro. And like I said, bro, this could be a chance, bro, to make your name on YouTube, man. So I will be shouting out the people that do make the squad. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, what I said, bro. Anyways, bro. Oh yeah, Daniel Jones, man. I gotta talk to you, brother. Man, Daniel Jones. I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong, my brother. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a jealous person. I just speak my truth, bro. And I just thought you were trash. So in reality, the Giants are trash. And it's not you. You proved it. Like it's like, right, you was like you wasn't doing this on the Giants. And it's like, I'm not a delusional person when it comes to my team. See, people can't do this. People so prideful, people so stuck in their ways that they can't get in front of everybody, bro, and admit they were wrong. They can't get in front of people and admit they are wrong. You know what? They're going to continue to hate. They're going to continue to hate, and they can continue refusing that. They just don't want to be wrong. You got people still hating on Daniel Jones. How can you hate on this man? Man, this man really supposed to be 5-0. If it wasn't for Mitchell, the man would have been 5-0. The man is a top 5 QB as of right now by stats. The man he could make all pro first team this year. This man can have the most major comeback ever. He could make Pro Bowl this year. He is top 5 in stats as of right now. He is performing better than Lamar Harden. He is performing better than, let me go and see right quick. Like, I don't think y'all understand, like, this man is a top 5. He is balling right now. You know what I'm saying? But top QBs, I'm going to just go look. Top quarterbacks, 2025. Let me go and see some right quick. Just got to look right quick. Daniel Jones is number 1, bro. Daniel Jones is number 1. Number 1. Then you have Sam Darnold. Then you have Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Harden, Josh Allen. But y'all, this man is the number 1 quarterback as of right now. This man is playing lights out. This man can have an MVP season. If Daniel Jones continues to play like this, Daniel Jones can have an MVP season. Bro. And it's like, this is so embarrassing on the Giants. If this doesn't tell you that you need to change your coaching staff immediately. Because, bro, with the Giants, it's never been the players. It's not the players. It's the coaches, bro. It's the coaches making bad players look bad, bro. This proves it. It's the coaches. It's Brian Dable, Shane Bowen, Mike, Joe Shane, even the owner. It's them, bro. They making the Giants look bad, bro. They are. This looks bad on the Giants, man. It really does. This proves like it's you. Every team that leads the Giants gets better. And this right here was just the icing on the this was just the this broke the camel's back right here. Daniel Jones doing this. I was like Saquon Durant, all right, Leonard Williams, Xavier McKinney, Julian Love. But Daniel Jones doing this? This is how I know it's the Giants. This is how I know it's the coaching staff. This is how I know. Like, let's think about it. Like, and I started thinking about it, bro. I'm like, this man really ain't have a wide receiver number one. He never really had a wide receiver number one. Like what I was saying about Trevor Lawrence is like, I'm like, dang, DJ. They really ain't take care of DJ. They really ain't build around DJ. They didn't give him a good wide receiver core. He was doomed from the start. From the minute they drafted him, he was doomed. They didn't give this man no O-line. This man was cooked. Right when you go to a team that has an O-line and that has a true wide receiver core, he thrives. So it's really just the Giants' fault, bro. And Daniel Jones, bro, has turned out to be one of my favorite players, bro. Like, honestly, like, you know, like, I'm going to keep it real. I'm not hating on you, Daniel Jones, bro. I'm just sorry, bro, for what I said, man. I mean, because you blame me, man, I thought it was you, man, you know. But it's not you. You know what I'm saying? It's the team that I go for, bro. So I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong. You know, get before everybody and admit that I was wrong. You know, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wrong, you feel me? But I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong. And DJ, bro, salute to you, bro. Keep having that MVP type of season, man. You know, I'm sorry that, you know, you were the scapegoat. You know, we was all talking about Daniel Jones, but Giants. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is, man. Shout out Daniel Jones. Salute, man.
So I believe this lie about Daniel Jones for years. And let's be real, you probably did too.
Right now, what we do know is Daniel Jones is a bust in the National Football League. That's what we do know. That is what we do know. There's no arguing around that.
It's over for
Daniel Jones.
They should never have drafted Daniel Jones sixth.
For years, he was labeled a bust.
Can't believe it, y'all. I'm still in shock. I ain't gonna lie.
Something's happened.
Danny Dimes is so fucking good. Yeah. I don't know if he was always this good.
I don't know who this is, because this isn't Daniel Jones. This guy playing for the Colts, this is Indiana Jones.
That boy is playing like Indiana Jones. That boy is playing like Indiana Jones. I don't know what the heck, bro. I think this fueled Daniel Jones, bro. Like, I think like what people were saying about him, and bro, I think this just fueled him. I feel like this. He feel like this is his last shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're back against the wall, bro. Like, bro, you just turn into a freaking monster. It's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I swear, and I'm not gassing y'all. I swear, I had a feeling he was gonna do this. I swear, y'all. I swear, I didn't want to believe it, y'all. I did not want to believe what I was feeling. I was like, bro, that boy gonna be suck. He gonna be sorry. He gonna be suck. He gonna be sorry. But bro, I swear, but gut feeling. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm not just saying this because bro, I'm not saying this because he doing it. I had a gut feeling he was gonna do this. When you're back against the wall, bro. When a person back against the wall, bro. Don't underestimate him. He knowing this is it. This man probably earned himself a new contract. This man pulled a Baker Mayfield. This man, the way Daniel Jones is performing right now, I cannot believe it. They better up DJ overall on Madden.
This isn't Daniel Jones. This guy playing for the Colts, this is Indiana Jones.
And of all places, he did it in Indiana.
Man, Shane Steichen really trusts Daniel Jones.
But how do we get here?
Like, look.
First, we have to go back
you got
to the
Pittman Jr. He has an amazing wide receiver core at the Colts. Definitely, like, Colts got a good team, bro. Good running back, Jonathan Taylor. Good O-line.
The Colts have placed high hopes on Anthony Richardson.
But like,
rookie year was
Peyton Manning.
Injuries, meaning that 2024 was effectively
you
his
suck.
first real opportunity
now he sucks.
in the NFL.
You know, just having the opportunity to come out here again, you know, it's a blessing. You know, like you said,
he garbage, bro.
I never backed down from it. You know, I just kept it pushing, and now, you know, we out here day one in training camp, and you know, it's a blessing.
Anthony Richardson got hurt, right? But at least we got to see him play a couple games. Got a chance to go against some really good defenses, play some really good football.
I'm very intrigued by Anthony Richardson. I love the upside and the measurables.
The team's faith in him was tested. He was raw.
Sucks.
As the season wore on, things things unraveled.
Taking 2nd and 12. 11th play of the drive for the Colts. Richardson fires, and it's intercepted.
You seemingly think that we're lucky that you're a Colt. Bob, complete opposite. But we just have to buy into the fact that the future, he's the future, he's the future. Why is it the fact that he has to play is the only way he's going to get better because he doesn't have a lot of reps? It's like, so we just have to throw this year into the trash?
Richardson was eventually benched, not because of poor performance alone, but in part because of a moment that had everybody scratching their heads.
Bro, he said he was tired, bro.
In big trouble here. Stays on his feet. Now he's going to run. Richardson is tripped up at the 23. And
bro said he was tired.
Injury update. Here's AJ.
So Andrew, we saw Colts quarterback Anthony
like, what are you
Richardson
talking
come
about,
to the
bro?
sideline at the end of that last
Like, bro,
drive.
like tapping out the game, bro. What are you doing, bro? You ain't got no act. Like, what are you doing? Like, quarterback tapping out the game. What the frick is wrong with you, gang? You know what I'm saying? That jump was pathetic, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That jump made me mad, and I'm not even a Colts fan. That right there show you just not a warrior. Like, what are you doing and all? How are you tired? Are you dealing with injury? Now you tired? Now you out of breath, man. Bench this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Asked their staff what was going on with him. They said officially there is no injury with Richardson. He was a little shaken up. He was a little out of breath. But as far as an official injury, there is none with Richardson.
out of breath.
Interesting. I mean, he came out for a handoff.
The optics were brutal. A young quarterback feeling like he couldn't push through the mental and physical load.
Anthony, can you explain just you subbing out? Were you hurt? Were you injured? Were you tired?
Man, tired. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there that I did, and I don't think I was gonna be able to go that next play. So I just, just told Sam I just needed a break right there.
Anthony Richardson came out of his mouth and said that in the post-game press conference.
Bro, talking about he was tired. Talking about you were tired. Bro, what are you doing in the offseason? How are you tired? Like, what, bro? Freak out of here, bro.
That you were too tired and had to tap out of a game to catch your breath. Bro, I'm a former offensive lineman. We don't get plays off. We're literally out there to protect you. And for you to tap out in that situation, it's the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard.
The Colts turned to veteran Joe Flacco as a stopgap. The season collapsed anyway. By the time the season was over, the organization was in flux, searching for stability and searching for a future.
All right, to open it up, just disappointed, extremely disappointed. 4 years we've not gone to the playoffs. We've not won a division since I've been here. Not won a playoff game since 2018. I've got to own all that. I do.
So after the Colts decided not to bring back Joe Flacco, they spent the offseason preparing for their future. Part of that future included signing Daniel Jones in free agency, who had just finished a humbling year as a backup in Minnesota behind Sam Darnold.
The Indianapolis Colts have signed their quarterback not only of next year, but of the future. Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones, has signed with the Indianapolis Colts on a 1-year, $14 million deal. And look out, AFC South. Look out, AFC. We got our guy.
Jones came in with a little fanfare. A once hyped top 10 pick, now viewed as damaged goods, trying to claw his way back into relevance.
This is about right. Go someplace else, just like Darnold did last year with Minnesota, 1 year, $10 million.
That 1 year, he's on a 1-year contract. He's definitely like Daniel Jones. He is earning himself some money. What they finna go get another quarterback when they got Daniel Jones? They finna go all in on Daniel Jones. This man literally is saving his career. Like, that man next payday, he's on a 1-year deal. They'll be a fool not to freaking re-sign Daniel Jones. A fool.
You go to
they had this type of start in how long?
1 year, $14 million.
Probably saved this freaking job
league before you get another damn dime. I like that. Doesn't bother me.
That set the stage for one of the most intriguing quarterback battles of the offseason. Jones versus Richardson.
The hardest thing to do is evaluate your own team. And I didn't do a good enough job creating enough competition throughout the roster and keep everybody on it. And at the end of the day, it's about competition and achievement. I mean, that's essentially what it boils down to. There's got to be some stress. There has to be.
Richardson had the draft pedigree, the athletic upside, and the fan support. But Jones had something different. Experience, composure, and a steadiness the Colts were desperate for.
Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, even Riley Leonard, who's QB1 on this team. I think it's basically a wide open competition. I think that Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard both realize that if it does not go well for Indianapolis this year, I think they're both going.
Through OTAs and camp, Jones gradually separated himself. He looked sharper, more decisive, and in control of Shane Steichen's offense. By the end of camp, the verdict was clear. Jones, he had won the starting job.
Daniel Jones is the starting quarterback. Adam Schefter is reporting the team just announced it.
This is not about naming a week 1 starter. What the Indianapolis Colts have done is they have named the starter for the entire season.
There's nobody out here that believes that Daniel Jones is a worthy starter for your franchise.
But behind the scenes, the organization was dealing with...
Was we wrong?
We begin with breaking news tonight. We have sad news here in Indianapolis.
The owner?
The Indianapolis Colts tonight are confirming that owner Jim Irsay passed away this afternoon.
His death hit the organization hard.
Look, he was one of a kind. We all know him. Anybody that's gotten to meet him, he was unique, but he loved the Colts. He loved the players that played for him, and I'll always be indebted to him for giving me my chance in the NFL. He was one of the most brilliant, unique, and interesting humans to ever exist. I'll miss Jim Irsay, and you done good, buddy. You done good, man. He was awesome.
An emotional opener for the Indianapolis Colts. Win for Jim is the motto this year. Longtime owner Jim Irsay passed away in May, and today he will be inducted into the Colts Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. 65, that's young, man. Y'all probably like, man, you know what I'm saying? 65 is young, man. It's crazy. He was still the active Colts owner, man. Still the owner, so it's like, yeah.
Week 1, and in his debut with the Colts, he looked nothing like the lost quarterback who stumbled out of New York.
Like, beautiful, beautiful pass, man. It's like, dang, Daniel Jones.
The offense was sharp, efficient, and balanced. They didn't just put points on the board. They made history. For the first time since 2013, the Colts won a season opener. A streak that had haunted the franchise for over a decade was finally snapped.
It is a new day in Indy for Danny Dimes.
And I was like, y'all, I swear, I was just like, it's just one game. It's just one game. That's what I was saying.
Debut for you.
Yeah, it was fun. Fun day. Come out here and play well, so it was good.
Week 2 was even more dramatic. The Colts edged out Denver.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to do nothing.
Field goal as time expired.
The snap. Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights.
Kicker Spencer Schrader booted the 45-yard winner after Denver was flagged for a leverage penalty. And in that game, Jones threw for 316 yards and added a rushing touchdown.
I'll tell you what has been one of the stories of Daniel Jones' career? Far too careless with the football. He has 0 turnovers in the first 2 games so far this season. On top of that, he has taken just 2 sacks. They have protected Daniel Jones extremely well with a well-invested offensive line plus an excellent running game.
Then came week 3. The Colts didn't just win again. They imposed their will. Over the first 3 games, the Colts' offense had 0 turnovers and only 1 punt. Jones was a steady hand behind all of it, managing tempo, making smart throws, and guiding the team when everything was on the line. This wasn't the same Danny Dimes we were used to.
I don't know who this is, because this isn't Daniel Jones. This guy playing for the Colts, this is Indiana Jones.
Something the Giants thought they were getting in 2019 when they drafted him 6th overall.
The New York Giants select
Sorry,
Daniel
my boy.
Jones,
Sorry.
quarterback.
When the Giants selected him with the 6th overall pick in 2019, they weren't just drafting a quarterback. They were honestly drafting Eli's replacement. And looking back at that now, it's really an impossible standard. Stepping into the shoes of a 2-time Super Bowl champion, the face of a franchise, and a New York legend.
Let me tell you something. Every single time Daniel Jones starts, boy, he better be a Hall of Famer one day.
From day one, the expectations were set already too high. Jones, he showed flashes though. His debut comeback win, his dual threat athleticism, the occasional Danny Dimes deep ball.
Daniel Jones, did he catch it? Darius Slayton has a giant touchdown.
But the flaws outweighed the highlights. Turnovers piled up, injuries mounted, coaching changes left him in a carousel of systems.
Coaching
I think
changes.
that they feel like bringing in Brian Daboll will be a service to Daniel Jones, and Brian Daboll has been hired
sucks
as
too.
the head coach of the New York Giants.
Then came the big contract. 4 years, $160 million. A massive bet by the Giants that Jones was the guy.
The New York Giants and Daniel Jones have reached an agreement on a multi-year contract. He's Paul Dottino, I am John Schmelk. And Paul, the good news, that means Daniel Jones is going to be in the building for a long time.
But that decision had consequences. It effectively pushed Saquon Barkley out.
Former Giants running back Saquon.
Bro, word on the street, this man requested a trade in 2023. Not want to be. I wasn't word on the street. ESPN, it just informed us, bro. He requested a trade in 2023. He did not want to be a Giant, bro. way before we didn't resign. He requested a trade, bro.
Barkley has reached an agreement with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Many fans believe the Giants had chosen the wrong man to build around, sticking with the quarterback instead of the star running back who carried the offense. The pressure was suffocating, and when Jones flatlined again, the narrative became irreversible. He wasn't the answer. He wasn't the guy. By late 2024, the relationship between Jones and the Giants had collapsed. He opened the year with rough performances, and by mid-season, he was benched in favor of Tommy DeVito.
So we're making a quarterback switch here from Daniel, and we're going to go with Tommy.
Nah, it's not even.
It's never an easy.
It's not him though. It's you.
Conversation to have with the players.
Ball freak.
But it felt like this
it's not him. It's you.
Move for us, and look forward to working with Tommy and getting him ready to go against Tampa.
It's you.
Just days later, the team granted him his release.
See, the opportunity to play for the New York Giants was truly a dream come true, and I'm extremely grateful to the Mara and Tisch families for the chance to play here. The Giants are truly a first-class organization, and I have nothing but genuine respect and appreciation for the people who have built it and who helped carry on that tradition.
For the first time since he entered the league, Daniel Jones didn't have a team. He found a temporary landing spot in Minnesota, but not as the starter. Instead, he backed up Sam Darnold. It was humbling. The former first-rounder who was supposed to lead a franchise was now a clipboard holder. But that stretch became something important. It essentially removed him from the spotlight. Jones got to reset. He could study, receive coaching from one of the best minds in football, rebuild confidence, and wait for his opportunity. And that opportunity, it came in Indianapolis.
The Indianapolis Colts have signed their quarterback not only of next year, but of the future.
The Colts didn't sign Jones expecting a savior. They expected stability. Maybe a veteran bridge, but what they've gotten has been so much more.
There's a list of Indianapolis Colts and Baltimore Colts quarterback that have started a season 3-0 with 0 giveaway. That list is one name on it. It's Daniel Jones.
And so Daniel Jones and one of the best offenses in the National Football League will get the first crack at Week 4.
And rather Jones on the play fake. He's going up top, looking downfield for Adonai Mitchell, and it's intercepted. Cam Curl with the pick.
No team is perfect, and Jones still has his flaws, but he's playing well. He's hitting Michael Pittman in stride, extending plays with his legs when needed, leaning on Jonathan Taylor in key moments, and orchestrating Steichen's offense flawlessly. For the first time in his career, Daniel Jones looks like the guy.
I think it's a further conversation we need to have one day, y'all, is the development of these quarterbacks, because there's a consistency in where they've been after they've left their teams and how they've progressed as quarterbacks.
Let's be honest. In New York, Jones was surrounded by instability, constant coaching turnover, shaky rosters, and outsized expectations. In Indy, he found structure, an organization that believed in him, not out of obligation, but out of conviction. And most importantly, an O-line. And that's the difference. The environment elevated him.
Freaking O-line.
Makes sense. The team shared.
We all should know that O-line should be filled with a whole bunch of thick back white boys. If you ain't got no white boys on your O-line, I don't want them. You know what I mean? Like it's just certain positions that people play. I want white boys on the O-line. I want some thick country white boys on that O-line. I don't want no black O-line. You know what I'm saying? You got some good ones here and there, but man, look, man. I want the thick country white boys. You feel me? Them the ones I want. That's what he got at Indiana.
Purpose created the conditions for him to thrive. So yeah, if I'm being honest, I did believe Daniel Jones was a bust.
I did too.
I didn't think he was good enough and honestly thought he was just another bad draft pick. But I find pleasure in admitting that I was wrong, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one. But now with the Colts, Daniel Jones is rewriting his legacy. He's proof that in the NFL, talent is only a part of the equation. Fit, timing, and resilience matter just as much too.
That's a beautiful
and
ball,
maybe the real
DJ.
reason is that the word bust is quite honestly a lazy label. Let me explain. It ignores circumstances, coaching, injuries, and organizational dysfunction. Daniel Jones shows us that most, not all, but most busts aren't failures of talent. They're failures of context.
And I'm telling you, I know y'all firsthand, like what a trash freaking like coach can make a bad team look. I know firsthand, so it's just like, man, crazy, man. Daniel Jones, man. Daniel Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel freaking Jones. You know, like I said, I already said my piece. Daniel Jones, man. Continue balling, bro. You know, I'm just surprised, Daniel. I ain't gonna lie, Daniel. I'm still shocked, bro. I'm still shocked, bro. I'm still in awe. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, but hey, man, you're doing your thing, man. It's your boy Jay, man. Take it easy. Boy, you that like Beezy, man. Boy Jay out, man. Okay.